Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Crow's Corner podcast. I'm your host, Janelle, and today we have a special guest joining us all the way from Denmark, the one and only Simon Sears.
Hey, hello.
So, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm sorry if there's like a kid coming in once in a while. I have a sick kid at home, so he might be joining us.
I hope he feels better.
He's better now, but thank you, man.
And I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. And
Thank you for having me.
And some of us actually have a couple of questions, if that's all right.
If I can answer them, let's see.
Yeah, hi. I'm Miley, and my question for you is, what is your favorite part about acting or being an actor?
Well, favorite part is to do so many different things. Get to be a good guy, bad guy, good bad guy, bad good guy. There's so many different things that you get to play with yourself and genres as well. I never did like fantasy before, and I loved it, and I always wanted to try it. So you see, it's nice. So that's probably my favorite part to get to play around. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Alora. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Perfect.
I see you as well.
Oh, cool. So I do have a question. In Shadow and Bone, the heart render hand symbol, was that supposed to look like a heart, or was that unintentional?
That's a good question. I actually don't know. You have to ask the stunt coordinators, who are amazing. But I think we changed it a couple of times actually. But
okay.
Maybe it was a coincidence.
I noticed it. It was one of the first things I noticed.
Really?
I saw it in the series, and I was like, I'm not sure if that's a coincidence or not, but it looks like a human heart, and I just thought it was really fascinating being a heart render.
True. Now that I think of it, that's really nice spotted, man. Props.
Thank you.
Let me see. Let me try it. Like, is it right?
It's like like this, right?
I would be a good heart render, to be honest.
I already forgot. I
actually wanted to know if it was planned for Fedor and Ivan to be a couple.
Pretty sure it was in the script. It was, I remember, but we didn't know how much we should go like with it or show how much we should show it, not because it would be a problem or anything, but just because how important is it for the story and all these things. But I think we got some nice things in there.
It was cute. It was really cute.
I'm happy to hear it. It was so much fun, and to play with Julian is always a pleasure.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I was wondering what your favorite scene that you filmed was.
Well, believe it or not, it was actually a scene that's not there anymore. I think because of many reasons they edited it out. But it was a scene where Ivan gets to like explain why he is like he is, and it was really difficult for me to I had to practice a lot because there was so many layers, and my English not being my first language, I had to
This is good. You can't even tell.
No, thank you so much. But I really had to like massage like the words and like to make them my own, right? So I was really happy with that scene, but unfortunately it got cut out. But the other favorite scene was there's so many. I don't know which one is good, but any with Julian, Alina, basically anyone. I mean, it's been so much fun. But I will say that one because it was I did a lot of work on that scene. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I will be asking around for that scene. We need to see it,
Yeah, we really do.
I don't think it's possible. I'm sorry. I don't think it's
well, I mean,
anyone's gonna be able to see it.
At least you got to explore the character more. I think that's always really important when you're acting. You get to explore more of who the character is
Mhm.
and get the background. I think that's cool. So even
Yeah.
if the scene's not in, you know it.
That's true, and that's one of the really important things. But you also have to understand this that it's not Ivan's story, right? It's not Julian's or Fedor's. It's Alina's. It's the Darklings. It's and everybody else around it, right? So some scenes are just they just take too much time. But yeah, it's very true. It was a gift for me to actually play that scene, because then like you said, I know where he comes from, right? So yeah, it was a nice scene to have done, if that makes sense. Wow, I'm sorry guys if I'm rambling. It's been 10 days with
Do
sick
not
kids,
worry.
and I'm
Like, I love hearing how you talk about your character. You know, you seem very connected to him.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, of course.
Hi, I'm Shar, and my question for you is, what was the most difficult or challenging moment you faced while filming Shadow and Bone?
Well, I think I'm going to go back to the fact that I'm not English, or it's not my first language, because I was absolutely sure that my accent, and I've been like watching a lot of movies, and I thought I was really, really good in English. And the first day I was on set, I quickly realized I just needed to work that much harder in order to like follow the other guys, because from mind to action, it was completely different for me. It took much longer, and everything went so fast, and also all the information that came. So that was probably the biggest challenge, to like change my mindset and get used to being on an English speaking set as well. But I mean, I think I adapted quite quickly, but it took some time.
I think you did a phenomenal job. I mean, I would love to see you back for season 2.
Yeah, and thank you so much.
Thank you for answering my question. I appreciate you.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Melina, and my question for you is there anything in your character, Ivan, that you seen yourself?
Hey, that's a good question. I think you always find something in yourself to portray in your characters. So the answer is yes. There must be something. But in order to, I know some people see him as angry or evil, but I see him as fragile, and that's the reason why he is acting the way he is, because he's seen too much, I think, to let anyone in. So but yeah, to answer your question now, yeah, I think so. I couldn't say what like specifically, but of course you have to find places in yourself that responds well with your character. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Sophia.
Hi, Sophia.
My question's more of a fun question. Is if you were stranded on a desert island, what cast member would you want with you?
Only one.
Only one.
Oh, that's really hard, because I can't answer that question. Everybody's gonna. Oh, which one? Oh my God, that's an evil question. But I'd probably say Julian. I have to say Julian. My little son, my little ray of, you know what I mean, my little
ray of
That's
sunshine.
adorable.
Love that. Yeah, that is really cute. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name's Cassie, and today I want to ask you, if you could have one item of your choosing to help you navigate through the fold, what would you choose and why?
One item.
Just one, yeah, to help me navigate. It's a tough one.
That's really hard. Because you can't really see the sun, right?
No, can't see anything.
Oh my God.
Did you bring a sun?
One item to navigate. I have no idea.
Yeah, the whole sun.
I don't have no
Sun,
idea.
bring it in. Just bring a whole sun, you know?
Literally.
Right? Yeah, I'll bring the sun.
Hi, I'm Juliana. I wanted to ask what your favorite part of filming in Hungary was.
Food. The food was so good. And yeah, the food. Oh, and the city. Budapest was amazing. I've been there before, but it was. I think it was 20 years ago. I went with school there, and you could just see how much it happened since it went from poor to richer, and like specialities with like the coffee and everything is just exploded, and in a good way. It was really nice, and the architecture there is amazing. And oh yeah, I mean, it was the food. I have to one.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What was your favorite dish that you ate there?
I think they had like a Georgian like special restaurant you could order from. Most of the time we came home quite late, so I ordered on Volt, and they had these like food I never tried before, never seen, and didn't even know what it was. So, and it was so cheap, and they came with, I think I must have misread something, because they came with so much food that I think was for an entire family. But they had like this, like it was a piece of bread, and it was formed like a pyramid, like closed like on top, really beautifully, and inside was a lot of very tasty vegetables and meat, and I can't explain it. It was Georgian. It was really good, really good.
I want that right now, actually.
I'm a picky eater, but like that sounds good.
We'll make a note to go try it.
Yeah, go to Budapest. You should.
Note to self: try Georgian bread pyramid.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly.
Do you even what? How do you say that country? Georgia. In Danish, it's Georgian. I don't even know if I'm saying the nation correct. The country. Georgia, isn't it that?
I think, yeah, it's
just
Georgia.
like it, right?
I
It's Georgia.
think it's
maybe.
Georgia.
Wow, I'm tired.
Don't
Coffee.
worry about mispronouncing things, because whenever I was reading, I always pronounced it Yvonne instead of Ivan.
There you go.
So I wouldn't worry about it.
Or like Genya and Genya. Like I thought.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, must have been hard.
Yeah, I was really surprised that it wasn't Kenya, because that's what it really looks like. Kenya.
Or Korporalaki. I still don't know.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to say any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides most of us are bilingual, so yeah, we all pronounce things differently.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Grace, and my question was Ivan like the character you originally auditioned and wanted to play, and if you could, would you have played a different character?
Yes, I auditioned for Ivan as the only character. I mean, the Darkling. Hello, I would love to play that character, but I mean, Ben, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
You were a really good Ivan, though. Like, I think you're exactly what I pictured him to be in the books.
oh wow, thanks, thank you, it means a lot, really do. Really
Of course.
does.
I can second that.
Oh, thanks.
It was amazing.
Thank you guys. Embarrassing me here. Gonna have some coffee.
So hi, I'm Gracie. My question was, in your personal opinion, who in the cast is most like their character and who is least like their character?
Who's most like it? I mean, Kid is probably most like his character, and least, I would have to say me.
That's very true.
Or what? Yeah, I think so. I think that's my
It
answer.
definitely seems like Jesper. It's just whole
Yeah,
personality.
he's literally Jesper.
He's so much fun. So yeah.
Thank you for answering.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Assuming that Ivan is a confirmed LGBT character, he is, right?
He's what?
A confirmed LGBT character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so what is like for you to bring that queer representation on screen?
Well, when I realized that he was, I was really happy because I'm straight and I don't know. It seems as though the world, not Denmark, we're pretty open here. Still needs some pushing towards more openness. So I was actually quite excited to be a very small part of portraying that. So I was happy. I was looking forward to
of course,
like to figure out how to play him with all of these information. So yeah,
you did amazing. Honestly, you and Julian, perfect couple. I wasn't expecting this couple to happen, so I was really happy when I saw it. So thank you a lot.
Thank you.
That's part of the show.
Yeah, like when he was feeding you strawberries, I think.
Yeah,
that was so cute.
Yeah, it was a really nice. We didn't have to do much that day, I remember, but all of a sudden the camera just went traveling, and I think it was Julian that we were talking about how what should we do? What are we doing? I mean, because we're just standing here, and we wanted to try to eat the food, and he wanted to feed me, and yeah, it just sounded like such an amazing idea, and Julian being so playful as he is, and yeah. So
that scene was unscripted, him feeding you.
I think there was something in the script about it, but not the way that we did it. That's how I remember. Yeah, but yeah, I remember. I think so. I don't remember, but I think we talked so much about it when we were there, and we just did stuff, and it was just yeah, it was fun. It's all good fun.
The scene was short but very iconic.
Yeah. Thank you. I've seen people are happy with it, so that's.
I thought it was adorable how like at first it pans by and like Fedor's trying to feed you, and then you're like no, but then like once it comes back, then he's feeding you.
Yeah,
I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, I think it portrays their relationship quite well, right? Because I mean, Fedor is Ivan's soft spot.
It's like a yin and yang situation.
Yeah.
I love that. Really.
Thanks.
So you mentioned you were drinking coffee. I need to know, what's your coffee order?
Well, my coffee. I'm actually.
Coffee.
I just brewed like a lot of coffee because it's been a long week.
Some coffee right now, actually.
I'm drinking it just black coffee, but I love a cappuccino.
Oh, that's a lovely choice. I love that.
Speaking of drinks, I was wondering, do you like apple or orange juice more?
How can anybody choose?
I don't like either.
Really?
Yeah.
I like both, but I've probably been drinking more orange juice than apple juice. I have to say.
Please tell me without pulp.
Yeah, of course, okay. Without pulp.
I can't tell. Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah. What? I mean, that's where all the vitamins and stuff.
I know, but it's like chunky when it goes down your throat. Yeah. And that's just not it.
And it gives a weird texture in your mouth, like just no.
Really? But don't you guys like eating oranges?
I do like.
Yeah, oranges are good.
Yeah,
that's different.
I feel like it also is different. like drinking freshly squeezed orange juice versus drinking the store-bought orange juice that most of us get in the US.
Okay. Might be right. I have no idea.
But I don't know why we're debating over apple and orange juice when lemonade exists. Come on, you guys.
True, you got a point.
Lemonade is really good. I'm just really glad that you didn't say apple juice.
I don't like apple juice.
But I don't think we have much lemonade here in Denmark, actually. Do we have lemonade at all? No, probably not.
I'm not going to Denmark if they don't have lemonade.
Got so many other things here, like lots of things. You guys haven't been to Copenhagen. You should. Yeah, you should.
It's on my bucket list. I want to go.
Really nice city. It's small, but it's amazing. It's amazing.
Like really rainy there?
No, I mean right now it's like in Celsius, it's 25 degrees right now. It hasn't rained for 10 days, I think.
So that's like mid 80s.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
It's warm. We know that much.
Yeah, it's sit outside in your bathing suit, warm.
I am on my way.
Well, we will all plan a trip to go to Budapest and also there as well.
Yeah, we have a group trip.
You have to. It's okay, it's like 1.5 hour plane ride, so in between, it's I mean you could easily visit both.
I'll just walk.
Just walk on water.
Yeah. I'll swim, whatever. I'll take a submarine if I have to.
A submarine?
There's no water in between, really. So
no, but to get there.
That's not true, actually. Copenhagen is on an island, so I'm gonna shut up now. Any more questions?
I actually have one question now that we're talking about Denmark and Budapest. What is your favorite place you've ever been to, and what is one place you've never been to but you want to go?
That's a really good question. My favorite place is I was in a Danish series called Ride Upon the Storm. I think it's in Netflix. It wasn't Netflix in the US as well, in Danish though. But we were shooting in Nepal at a certain point, and we were walking in the Himalayas. And after we finished shooting, I had like 10-minute break, and I sat on the edge of a cliff. There's free fall for a couple of kilometers, and a giant eagle just flew past me like 10-20 meters in front of me, and it was dead silence up there. I was like no noise at all, and it just stared at me. And it was the most amazing moment it was amazing. I have to say Nepal is probably my favorite place. They're so nice, so such good food, so nice people. The nature there is amazing. Iceland as well. My wife is from Iceland, and it's amazing there. You have to go there as well. That's cold though. You have to go in August.
It's my dream to go to Iceland. Really for a long time. It's my biggest dream.
Yeah, you should. The nature there is brutal but amazing. It's so beautiful. And it's quite big. You don't think it is, but it is quite big. And then that was my two favorite places. Sorry, I had to pick two because my wife would kill me if I didn't say Iceland.
Of course.
No. And she doesn't care. My place that I really want to go. I always had something with. I'm sorry, I can't choose. I just can't choose one. I always have to choose two.
Fine, pick however many.
Don't worry, I'm indecisive too.
I think I wanted if I didn't become an actor. Is that how you say it? If I wasn't an actor, I would have probably started to read archaeology or something like that. I would love to. I'm half Italian as well. I have a lot of family in Rome, so I've always traveled there a lot and watched all the the ruins there, but I always wanted to see the pyramids. I know it's far, but I there's like something larger than life about those things, and I would love to see them, and the Valley of the Kings, and I mean, it's just an amazing history, and Peru, Machu Picchu. I would just love to go there. I think it looks beyond this world, and I would love to see it without too many other tourists, because that probably takes some of the experience away. But yeah, so those two destinations are probably my right now my dream destinations.
I've always wanted to go to Iceland just to see like the puffins, because they're so cute.
They are actually.
Anything?
Yeah.
Do you think you could conquer Australia?
Oh yeah. My wife was there for like 3 months or something, and she loved it there. Yes, it's on the bucket list. Absolutely on the bucket. It's just because we have 2 kids and they're like 2 and 5, so that's far away. But so is Peru, really. So.
Yeah, with kids, if you're going to go anywhere, go to the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. That's the best place it's family friendly. It's the most beautiful place.
Yeah, but absolutely. I mean, Australia, New Zealand is right up there as well. I think in the next 5 years, I believe we will have visited Australia.
You got to do it.
Oh wait, I'd go to Australia, but I'm not a fan of spiders, and there's a lot there from what I've heard.
It's got it all.
Yeah. Ew, that's the other thing. But
yeah,
I would probably be stressed out. But let's see.
I'd actually like to know if there was someone like that you worked with that you were very like intimidated by.
Intimidated. But that's like in a good way, in a good sense. I was probably more starstruck than anything. But I have. He's a friend of mine now. I don't know if you know Lars Mikkelsen. He's the brother of Mads Mikkelsen. You know Mads Mikkelsen?
Oh my God, that's so cool!
And I've met Mads. He's amazing. We have the same agent and stuff. But his brother was teaching us at school when I went there. And I've always looked up to him like a lot. He's amazing. He plays the Russian president in House of Cards. So now you know. I don't know if you know him, but now you can see him. He also plays my father in the TV series I made, Ride Upon the Storm. That you have to watch now on Netflix in the US.
Oh, definitely.
We will, don't worry. Into my watch list right now.
We'll do a group one.
It's very dramatic, but it's good. I like it. I love it. But yeah, when I met him, and because he's just so good, he just knows his craft. He's so intelligent, and I'm just in awe every time I stand in front of him, because when we act, because I mean the presence in that guy is beyond this world. I mean, he should be doing much more out there. So I have to say him. I have the biggest respect for that guy. So yeah, that Lars Mikkelsen, ladies and gentlemen.
So what's your favorite book to read? And it doesn't have to be in English.
Okay. I've always, I don't know why, but I have a thing with The Idiot by Dostoevsky. Because I think the story is amazing. I mean, it's heavy Russian literature, but the character and the amount of fantasy as a reader you can put into it is pretty amazing. And I myself, I have a brother that's handicapped, brain damaged. He's 4 years older than I am. 5, I don't remember now. It's embarrassing. Getting old. Age is just but a number. But there's just so much resemblance between the two characters, the idiot and my brother. I'm not calling my brother an idiot, but I see the resemblance, and I think it's just so well put in this book. So read it if you feel like.
We'll definitely put it in our reading list because we read books and we talk about it.
Yeah, it's so nice, so cool. But yeah, you should. I mean, it's heavy. It's a lot of words, and not always much happening. I mean, it's a lot of descriptions. But if you just breathe into it, I think it takes you on a journey you won't forget.
So, Shadow and Bone is a huge hit. So, how did Shadow and Bone affect your life after the show came out? I mean,
well, all of a sudden I was on Netflix. That's basically it. Because I mean, Corona and everything. I mean, I've pretty much just been in this house and taking care of my kids, and some people saw it and were happy with it.
Some people,
a lot of people, but people that I know, that's what I mean. I don't really feel a difference, to be honest. I mean, of course I have some more followers now, which is really nice, but that's it. I mean, I don't feel a difference, which is nice. I like it like that.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Emily, how many times have you watched it now?
Oh no. It's well, I've started my 43rd rewatch, which is about like the whole series every day. It's really bad.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Wow.
It's kind of like a group chat thing at this time. Just like, Emily, how many times have you watched it now?
Just wanted to check in.
Yeah, we need to check in a lot, do we?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so my question, so I'm someone who wants to go into acting as like a career. So I was wondering, what's your best advice for someone who wants to get into the business and all that?
So that's a really difficult question because it's so individual what will work. But what worked for me is not being, what do you call it, when you're afraid of being ugly. Don't be afraid. Just, I mean, be as ugly as you want. It doesn't matter how you look. That's not the point. And be brave. I mean, figure out what instruments works for you, because some things work for your colleagues and some other things work for you. You know, you need to figure out which tools you need to put in that box, and always be curious about you and your craft. Yeah,
thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
So I was wondering if you have any upcoming projects that we should like be on the lookout for, like anything you're in or releasing.
In the upcoming, no. Not right now. I mean, there was something, but like everything else in this Corona world is it's a bit up and down these days, right? So I have a movie called Shorta that I'm really proud of, that I think everybody should see. It's out now in the US, in Australia, in I think almost in the entire world. Actually, might not be in the biggest cinemas, some of the smaller ones probably, but it's a really nice movie. I'm very proud of it. It's called The Enforcement, I believe, in the US and UK.
I'll definitely have to check it out.
Yeah,
excited to watch it.
You should. So it's like a good cop, bad cop movie about.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's nice. I really like it. I'm very proud of that movie. So you should watch that one.
Okay, I will. I'll definitely, like, once I get off here, I will put it in my notes to watch.
Yes.
How did you decide that you wanted to go into acting?
Oh yeah, it's a good. I mean, I was around 7 when my mother first like signed me up for the first dance lessons, and I was a professional dancer. Like I think when I was 13, and until I was 20, that was like my job. So I didn't really have anything else to. I mean, I've only like been on stages and stuff like that, and I was really trying to do normal stuff, be in an office and I didn't want to dance anymore because I think the expression wasn't enough for me. I mean, I needed more. And all of a sudden, I had a friend who needed someone to act in his info video, and 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 he used me, and I just enjoyed it so much. I really loved it, and that was like the moment. I think it was 22, 21 at that point, and I just realized, oh, I never thought of it as an actual thing that I could do, like be an actor. So that moment made me think, and I decided to go full-heartedly towards it, and here we go. Here we are.
It worked out well, clearly.
Yeah, it did. It did.
So I have like pretty severe stage fright, and I used to be like an actress, but as I got older, then like I couldn't do it as much anymore because it was really scary, especially like in front of my peers. So do you have any tips for getting over stage fright?
That's another like individual thing. For me, I have the same problem. I've always had it since I had to dance for the first time, or in the 3rd grade, where I had to be like a presenter in a circus at school. I never really liked like that first step out on stage. It's a completely different thing when the camera's on or on a film set. I mean, I'm excited at those places, but on like a theater stage, I always really have to breathe myself into it. So I always go on stage, like I think right before the audience is let in, and I just start feeling everything, like to make sure I'm there and not in my head, and that works for me somehow. But breathe. That's all you can do, really, and trust that you know your shit, because you do. You've been practicing.
I will be your #1 cheerleader.
Yes, Mel, I know.
I'll be on set dancing and.
Well, I'll be there to cheer you on, Emily.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
I'll be backstage, Emily. I'll be supporting you.
Is there a country in Europe that you haven't visited yet that's on your bucket list?
Oh, there's a lot. I mean, there's so many countries here, but one that is on my bucket list right now would probably be France. I haven't gone to Paris. I have to see Paris. I mean, it's just complete stupidity that I haven't been there yet. So I should.
Yeah, I was on a steady track for learning French, and then COVID happened, and now it's like I've plummeted right back down to the bottom. So
yeah.
I wanted to learn French so that I could go to Paris eventually, because I feel like that's a bucket list thing for a lot of people. But I love Paris so much. I love the aesthetic of it.
Yeah, it is amazing. But I mean, there's so many places in Europe that, I mean, that are just as wonderful, not just as, but close to being just as wonderful.
Yeah. I remember when we were speaking Spanish in the group chat, and Emily said, I don't know how to speak French.
No, I said, well, I guess I did. Was that yesterday?
I don't know. I don't remember. But
isn't it gato? You thought gato was like cat in French, not Spanish.
Is there any language that you would like to learn?
Oh yeah, Spanish, Italian, yeah. Oh really?
I speak Spanish. I'm from Mexico, so if you need,
Oh yeah,
teach you
I mean,
Spanish.
I would love to learn Spanish. I think it's beautiful. and I mean, so many people speaking it, right? Chinese as well. Would love to. I mean, yeah, I mean, I just want to learn languages basically because I think it's such a gift to be able to communicate with people in their native tongue, and you get to understand the culture a bit differently. I think when you do.
Yeah,
learn
definitely.
Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Please.
Obrigado.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
Yeah, all of us.
It means thank you. It means thank you.
But yeah, thank you, Simon, for joining us, and we really appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. Julian.
I'm so happy that you guys wanted me to join. So thank you.
And do you want to do the honors?
Yes, I'm on it. No mourners.
No
No
funerals.
funerals.
Oh my god.